Just to my right, we have 5 fifth grade students from Gulf Elementary School. And if you're of my generation or anywhere close to that, I'm not going to define that in age specifically, any of these kids know 20 times more than we know about technology. So if you have any broken devices or apps that you can't get to load, this is the genius squad here. They're all going to be IT professionals and own multi-billion-dollar global conglomerates when they grow up. I do want to introduce the principal of Gulf Elementary, Principal Kim Verblau. If she would please join us. And to officiate at the game show, it's my great honor to introduce Ernest Graham. Now, Ernest probably needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him a brief introduction. Ernest is a Florida kid, went to Mariner High School, took his football career to the Gator Nation. I think we saw some reference to that. We were talking earlier, he would have been a football player at Florida Gulf Coast University, it's just we don't have a football program. I just want you to know that the football program at Florida Gulf Coast University is both undefeated and untied. And I'm not sure that any of the teams that you played for, Coach, you could say that. Of course, he went on to 9 years playing professional ball, Tampa Bay Buccaneers as a running back, and now he is head coach of the football program at North Fort Myers High School. We just call it North a lot of ways, right? I think the full name. So I'm going to turn this over to the coach and to the principal, but there are also a couple of laptops here because you're going to have an opportunity to determine if you're smarter than a 5th grader. The contest, the game show is based on questions coming out of the Healthy Lead curriculum, and I know we've distributed a couple of tablets. And so I see no one wants to play against the 5th graders. Someone be brave and play against the 5th graders. I'm not sure you're gonna win because these are sharp kids. I've had a chance to interact with them. One of them has already decided he wants to be a chemist and go on into the pharmaceutical industry. These are 5th graders. At that point in time, I was figuring out how I could somehow steal the bike of the kid who lived down the street. So I turn you over to the game show on sustainability. Thank you very much.
So if you would like to play and you do not have a laptop, or you can go to kahoot.it and you will punch in this number right here, the 26428. And as Ernest Graham reads the questions, we will see if our audience knows more about healthy living than our 5th graders. So please join us, because they really need the competition. Who's smarter than a 5th grader? So Ernest, so everybody's going to log on right now, 264281.
Okay, I have the easy part of just asking the questions. I don't know what in the story about 5th graders has to do with sustainability.
So everybody that's joining, are you all in? Thumbs up. This is what we do in school. Everybody to go? Thumbs up? All right, I got the thumbs up. So now you're going to get it. Let's start. Ready?
Okay, what are the 4 basic components of the 5210 program? You gotta jump on, go ahead. 5 fruits, 2 hours screen time, 1 hour exercise, and 0 sugary drinks. I fell in the 0 sugary drinks part. Next. Not a touch screen. First place, not sure how to say that, Danny Kelly. By adding just one of the 5210 goals, you and your family will be red, less likely to become overweight. Orange, purple, less risk of diabetes and heart disease. Green, healthier teeth and bones. Orange, answer A, B, and D. The quicker you answer, the more points you get. And the answer is orange, answer A, B, and D. Next question. Danny Kelly's still in the lead. Uh-oh. Why should you eat at least 5 servings of fruit and vegetables a day? Red, they are low calories and fiber. Purple, they are low in calories and vitamins. Orange, they are low in calories and fat, but high in vitamins and fiber. And green, they are low in calories, but loaded with fat and fiber. And the answer is orange again. They are low in calories and fat, but high in vitamins and fiber. Danny Kelly's gonna win. Inside information. Now, how many times does a young person need to try a food before they actually accept and enjoy it? Red, just 5 times. Purple, only 3 times. Orange, a few times. And green, up to 10 times. And the answer is green, up to 10 times. Still holding on to the lead. More than 2 hours of screen time, television or video can lead to red, increased snacking and eating and obesity. Purple, obesity. Orange, obesity, increased snacking and less active time. And green, reducing active time. The answer, I just picked orange. Again, the answer is orange. Obesity, increased snacking, and less active time. And our leader is still Danny Kelly. Which is not a way for adults to help limit screen time. We have red, watch television shows together. Purple, do not put TV or computers in bedrooms. Orange, turn off the TV during meal times. And green, give options to do instead of being in front of the screen.
And then he used to be a quarterback for Track Long. Oh. And he was making an announcement for he does like college football.
And the answer is another color than orange. Red, watch television shows together. It's not the way. And still holding on to the lead.
Yeah.
Where is that kid? Oh, look at that ball.
Phenomenal.
Why should you engage in at least 1 hour or more of activity a day? We have red, to keep a weight in a healthy range. Purple, to build and maintain healthy bones and muscles. Orange, helps babies and young children develop properly. And green, all the answers. I know what I think that is. The answer is green, all the answers. Let's see. Hold on to the lead. families active. We have red, encourage children to walk the dog or go for a family walk. Purple, be a role model. Green, have a family game night. And orange, both A and B. And the answer is orange, both A and B. You guessed orange most of the time, you get wet. It's Gator colors. Go with it. And Danny kept still in the lead. What is the downside of drinking sugar-sweetened drinks? Red, drinking one sugar drink a day will not affect the body. Purple, additional weight gain and increase in dental problems. Orange, increased dental problems, weight gain, drinking less milk. And green, they drink less milk. I'm guessing orange. And the answer is orange. Increased dental problems, weight gain, drinking less milk. Uh-oh. I don't think it's getting closer though, right? It's getting closer. We got a chance. How does eating healthy snacks throughout the day benefit you? We have red, increased energy level, keeps you alert, helps children grow. Purple, keeps you alert, less overeating, increased energy level. Orange, helps children grow quicker. And green, help you not to overeat. And the answer is purple, I think, keeps you alert, less overeating, increased energy level. And, oh, it's getting close. Down to the wire. 44-point difference. Oh, we got a lightning round. Which of these facts is not true? Red, 65% of all adults in Florida are at an unhealthy weight. Purple, 1 in 3 kids are not considered overweight or obese. Orange, cost for obesity care is $34 billion for the next 7 years. Oh, the lightning round, sorry, I didn't mean to. You gotta be faster. I can't even read the questions. The answer is red, 65% of all adults in Florida are at an unhealthy weight.
Green.
Oh, is it green? Green, I'm sorry. 30% of all Floridians are healthy weight. Wasn't looking at the right one. And that's it. And our winners are, I think I'm saying that right, Dana Cup, 7,245 points. Congratulations. Also, feedback results. Final results. There we go. Okay, Danny Cap, I just got a call from the FBI, and there's a cybersecurity breach that they want to, no, I'm just kidding. Congratulations to Danny Cap, but let's give a round of applause to these kids.
we're in good hands here in Southwest Florida in terms of having these kids come along as the next generation. Thank you to the principal and thank you to Coach Graham. So we've got a few final things that are important for us to do here. First of all, we want to hand out the Sustainable Art Awards, and I'm going to call up and I hope I have this correctly. I'm calling these in. We're bringing the artists into the room. Apparently they've been locked away in seclusion during the voting process. This was an undisclosed location in one of the most secure places in Lee County. Okay, so I've just been handed the proverbial envelope, and we will award third place, second place, first place, and best of show. And so I want to be very careful here and not repeat something that happened at one of the big modeling contests or something where the wrong one was called, and if I'm arrested here, my President Bradshaw finds out about that very quickly, and there goes my job security. So, in third place, our winner is Irma Jean Woods. Irma Jean. second place is, I'm not doing this for like theater and drama. The formal names are printed in the tiniest type I have ever seen. I'm trying to turn my eyeball so I can read this. Eric Rima Snyder, second place. It was close. Thank you for showing me what it is. When your last name has 4 letters like mine does, Toll generally isn't mispronounced. It's not been a problem of mine through my life. And first place, Ken Andexler. And best of show, Newt's Gallery. Okay, and Matt told me that we're just waiting for someone else to, maybe not. Okay, so we're just going to make a very, very minor programming change. It's my pleasure to call up to the stage the CEO of ECHO, Mr. David Erickson, and Rick Evanchik, thank you, sorry, who will talk about some local successes here with regard to community gardens.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Erickson. I'm privileged to serve as the president and CEO of ECHO. Some of you have found your way up to North Fort Myers and taken a tour of ECHO, joining about 10,000 people a year and about 3,000 school kids that do that. ECHO exists to help small-scale farmers and gardeners all around the world learn about the plants and practices and techniques that will enable them to grow enough food to feed their families and generate a livelihood. But we're also based here. We have centers around the world, but our headquarters is here in Southwest Florida. So we take very seriously our responsibility and the privilege of participating in this community. And one of the things that we are blessed to be able to do is to help support and promote community gardens. And all of our work all around the world depends on partners. You know, when people come together and they bring their best gifts and capacity and experience and talent and marry it to that of others, great things can happen. And so it is my privilege this afternoon to recognize Goodwill Industries. We have partnered with Goodwill in the Pine Manor Community Garden. And it is extraordinary. If you want to take a chance to go by there and see their work, they're also tied to the Culinary Arts Kitchen with Pine Manor, and they are doing extraordinary work. And so with funding support, with the leadership of Goodwill Industries, we would like to today recognize the Pine Manor Community Garden, and I would like you to recognize Rick Evanchek on behalf of Goodwill Industries.
Thank you very much on behalf of the employees of Goodwill Industries, not so much for the donation, but also for the recognition of what Pine Manor is doing. We've been associated with Pine Manor for several years, and we noticed very quickly on there was poor food choices there. So we applied for a grant from Southwest Florida Community Foundation with two goals in mind. One, to improve food security, and secondly, for a culinary training program. The first goal was to basically, Pine Manor was designated as a food desert, based on their location, based on their socioeconomic issues, lack of transportation. They had limited access to groceries to buy healthy, fresh food. So the goal was to start a community garden. Goodwill was the lead agent, and with the neighborhood association, that's exactly what they did. And it's been a tremendous success, and all the residents of Pine Manor take advantage of it. The second goal was to start a culinary training program that taught people how to cook healthy and also provided the skills to work in the food industry, which we did. And the program has been very, very successful. The students get a certificate, a state food handler certificate. And out of 44 people that have graduated from the program, 36 of them have gone on to work in the food industry. And Goodwill's mission is to provide life-changing opportunities for people with disabilities and disadvantages. And if you know Pine Manor, the neighborhood and the residents are definitely disadvantaged. But one success story that came out of this was a young lady named Ashley. Yesterday we had a 9-way allocations meeting, and Ashley, in front of 40 people, told her story. She's a single mom who's working a minimum wage job, and she lost that job. And through our job league centers in Pine Manor, where we teach people resume writing and interview skills, and students in the culinary program get a part of that, and we teach people how to be a good employee. Well, Ashley was looking for a job through our job league center and worked with one of our counselors, and they convinced her to go into the culinary training program. She did, and come to find out she loved it, and she was a natural at it. And graduated from the program. The instructor for the class was so impressed with her, he hired her to work in her catering business. And from there, she did that for a year, was very successful. And I have to get the name because I don't watch the Food Network. She got a job recently with Chef Derek Peltz. Okay, there's someone knows him. He is from here. He was the runner-up on season 6 of the Master Chef show. And he hired her in training as a sous chef, which my understanding is very much in demand and is compensated very well. So in Ashley's case, she fulfilled Goodwill's mission. This is a life-changing opportunity for her and her daughter. The program has been so successful, we partner up with 3 other neighborhoods very similar to Pine Manor, and we're going to expand the program to those 3 neighborhoods. So again, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the recognition.
Taking a picture of the giant ceremonial check here, $500, Goodwill Industries. And now I'd like to to call to the stage Chad Caldwell and Nicole Peacock from WeVets to announce an exciting partnership with Southwest Florida Sustainability and to present a new award to honor our veterans.
I don't know where Chad is, but I'm Cole Peacock. Good afternoon, everybody. No. Good afternoon, everybody. Okay. So I know we've gotten a thinner crowd. Matt, you got to start serving like extra caffeine, or maybe open a bar, or do some Bloody Marys would keep everybody here.
Here.
So again, I'm Cole Peacock with WeVets. So thank you all for coming, not only to support Matt. Matt, thank you for everything you're doing. Big round of applause for Matt and his whole team. So thank you all for supporting sustainability. It's such an important part of our community and other communities moving forward. So the essence of that Southwest Florida Sustainability Summit is to highlight exceptional things that people do locally and in our region, and to encourage quality of life, to improve quality of life together with our neighbors and our friends and our corporations. So to that end, WeVets is announcing a partnership with the Southwest Florida Sustainability Summit and with Major General James Dozier. Some of y'all know him from around town. General Dozier has been fantastic to our community. This award will recognize one outstanding not-for-profit and one outstanding for-profit corporation that has proven to support veterans, ranging from supported programs, from scholarships they may offer, for programs they do in the community, as well as hiring, training, being veteran-owned, veteran-supported. And General Dozier, which makes it so special, has decided not only to give us his name, but to chair this committee along with his selected community leaders that will represent a broad base of community leaders. So General Dozier, along with his group, will receive all the nominations. They will vote on the award, and next year we will announce this award at this summit in partnership with Matt and the Southwest Florida Sustainability Summit. So to that, I want to thank you all for being here today, for your support of veterans. If you know a business, if you know a group that does great work with veterans and supports them, we will have all the information coming out in a few days after the summit about how you can fill out nominations. They'll all run through the Summit website. We are very honored to have General Dozier on board, very honored to partner with Matt, and look forward to all the great companies submitting what they do for veterans in the future. Thank you all.
We have a disproportionately large number of veterans in our community here in Southwest Florida. I know that this community really reaches out to our vets, supports our vets. I'm very proud that Florida Gulf Coast University has taken a leadership role in establishing an Office of Veterans Affairs, supporting returning vets who want to get their college education, move on to another phase of their life. So I'd just like to ask everyone for one round of applause. If you are a veteran in the room, please stand. But let's just applaud our veterans here in Southwest Florida. I have one last award that I would like to present, and I understand the presenter needed to leave to attend to something that came up on his schedule. So it's my great pleasure to award a Lifetime Achievement Award presented here at Southwest Florida Sustainability Symposium 2016 to Porter Goss. We were hoping that Chauncey Goss, who many of you know, and I've served on a number of boards with him, of course the entire Goss family, just dedicated Americans, wonderful people, staunch supporters of Southwest Florida, was going to accept the award for his father, but he too unfortunately was unable to be here. So we will be providing this to Chauncey for his father, and really for the entire Goss family, but certainly to recognize the amazing lifetime accomplishments of Porter Goss in terms of service to the state of Florida, service to his country, and being the fine, upstanding citizen that for those of us who were privileged to meet him or know him or be a friend of his or a colleague of his knows that he brought with him as part of his imprimatur. So we will make sure that he sees this. So I just want to conclude by saying thank you to everyone who is here, and to the kids who were part of this great game show. That table, there's warrants for your arrest. I think I can get you out, but you have to buy 1 year's of tuition at Florida Gulf Coast University. It's not the worst thing in the world, and the tuition is very, very low. But I want to thank Matt Visaggio, who had a good deal of the Visaggio family here today, for all of the time and effort and coordination. He called me about 8 months ago, and I was honored to be asked to serve as MC today, but I know that they've been working every minute of at least the last 8 months to pull this off. To all the sponsors, to all the vendors, to our artists, to all of you, I hope that this has been a great day, and we look forward to the 3rd annual, once we give the Visaggio family, the rest of the day off. You can start working over the weekend. We look forward to even a bigger and better symposium next year. Thank you all.